In the realm of forest and snow, they said Russia could never be tamed.
Hello and welcome everyone, Arhart here with part 1 of my new Napoleon Total War Darthmod Russia Let's Play. Super excited to return to Napoleon Total War. It's been a good 2 or 3 years since my last campaign as Prussia, so I'm keen to dive back into the Napoleonic action. Aiming to release this series every Monday and Friday initially, and then after a couple of weeks I'll be looking if I've got space on my schedule to add in a third upload of this series every Wednesday. So to start with, I'm aiming to upload this series in 40 to 60 minute episode chunks. This first episode will of course be an hour long though, so we get a good start and dive into the action of the campaign with part 1. Obviously, if you're enjoying the content, feel free to leave a like, but if at any point during the campaign you're not enjoying the content, feel free to leave a dislike. We're playing this on hard campaign difficulty and very hard battle difficulty. That's the difficulty settings that Darthmod is best balanced for. It's what I've played my other campaigns on. It's been fairly challenging in the past, so it should be a solid campaign. Game mode, we're playing on the historical game mode. Victory conditions, we've got to capture and hold 20 regions, including the regions listed here down on the bottom left, and we've got to complete that by the end of my turn, late December 1812. I'm not going to pay too much attention to those victory regions, at least not at the start. My initial strategy is probably going to be going to war with the Ottomans and then looking to perhaps sail on over to Spain and France and strike them both there, and then loop on round and break my allies, well, my former allies, in the center of the map. But yeah, we'll see how things go. But initially, war with the Ottoman Empire is going to be my first sort of opening moves. So without further ado, let's dive on in and let the Great Bear rise again.
Paris is far from Moscow, but you cannot ignore what is happening in Europe and leave your allies to face the criminal revolutionary threat alone. Austria and Great Britain need Russian assistance to defeat Napoleon, who now styles himself Emperor. Whilst you march west and the Royal Navy protects the ocean, Austria is ready to strike against the French in Bavaria, so hopefully the Imperial forces can hold them off until your great armies can rendezvous. Meanwhile, the Prussians have not joined your coalition, so their eastern territories could be absorbed to ensure they do not become a threat to you. Ultimately, Russia will surely endure, as not even a madman like Napoleon would dare attack you on your own soil. Or would he?
Or in the winter. That'd just be crazy, right? Right? Thanks for the advice there, Advisor Leia. We've got our first mission issued, Forging an Alliance. So forging an alliance with the Kingdom of Prussia will get 1,000 gold to our treasury. So that gives us a couple of options on what to do with Prussia. The advisor suggests we could look to absorb some of Prussia's eastern territories if we want to, but actually I kind of want Prussia strong, acting as a solid buffer against Napoleon and his allies. Same with Austria. I know the sort of initial flyover there is saying I need to go help them out against Napoleon, but my initial strategy for these first couple of episodes, I'm going to go after the Ottomans, try and smash on through Moldavia, Bucharest and Istanbul, sort of cut off the head of the Ottoman Empire and then grab the rest of their territory here. And then if Napoleon is putting a lot of pressure on Austria, we can then swing our forces back on up and get into the center of the map and start helping out there. Or what I'm hoping I'll be able to do, maybe I can send some forces that way, but also send a large contingent across the sea in ships to strike Spain and the sort of the underbelly of France itself, and then swing on around, and possibly at that point, that's when we'll go crazy and declare war on our allies and just shatter through the German states and then turn on Austria and Prussia if they're still going by then. We are allied with Sweden as well. So yeah, that's my opening kind of strategy and plans. Victory conditions, we're not going to worry about those specific regions just yet. We've got until late December 1812 and it's early January 1805 right now. So yeah, plenty of time. Hopefully shatter the Ottomans and then sort of reassess our options there. But yeah, I'd quite like to sail on over, smash into Spain, cut up into France. Maybe we'll holiday in the UK as well and make that Russian as well. But yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, mission, we need to form an alliance with them. Let's have a little look at diplomacy. So we're at war with Württemberg, Kingdom of Bavaria, Kingdom of Italy, Kingdom of Spain, French Empire, Swiss Confederation, and the Batavian Republic. Yeah, so basically Napoleon and all of his allies. Yep. And we could get trade with the Ottomans, but we're going to declare war on them probably in a few turns. I'm just going to gather my forces together first and then strike them at Moldavia. So I don't... Is there a reputation system in this? I kind of forget when they brought that in. So I don't think I'll risk getting trade with them and then declaring war on them in case there's a cooldown in the background. You guys feel free to remind me of Napoleon-specific features and mechanics in the comment section. It'd be a great help kind of refreshing my memory of this game and any unique features or features that are missing from this one that I don't need to worry about, as it were. Britain, United Kingdom, let's go for trade there. We've already got military alliance and military access. Cool. I wonder if could I be asking for money for all of this? Let's try it. No, okay, they just want, yeah, probably can just ask for trade agreements. What is actually our income right now? So with Britain's trade agreement, 1,426. Okay, that's nice. And we've already got trade with Prussia and Austria. Good. So we should be able to get that up by a good 1,000 or so for everyone that we trade with, but not the Ottomans. Let's just go Kingdom of Denmark, Norway. Lovely. Portugal. I'm not going to get any alliances with these guys, just because I don't want to get drawn into any other conflicts, although we're probably at war with everyone that they would be at war with anyway, but still. Don't think I'll risk it just yet, just so I can focus on the Ottomans. And I probably won't pull my allies into the war with the Ottomans either, just so that I can get all their territories. I don't want to be fighting over it. Plus, I don't want to split, say, Austria's attention on the Ottomans. I want them focused on France. Okay, so Mecklenburg, that was or Mecklenburg rather. That was we've run out of trade. I thought that was free. But yeah, we've run out of trade ports or trade routes. That's fine. So yeah, just Prussia. Will you give me an alliance just for nothing? No, 1,700. I mean, with all the trade I've just got, yeah, that's fine. Boom. And we gained 1,000 for it. It's actually only a loss of 700. And our income is now 12,184 returns. That's beautiful. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we have very little roads. And Russia is a big old country. So we need to get that infrastructure going so that we can move our troops to the front nice and quickly. We've actually got quite a few armies all scattered over the place. I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of these place names and people as well. Also, yeah, feel free to pop unit name suggestions in the comment section of this episode, part 1. I'll probably try and direct people to part 1 for suggestions, but I'll hold off adding them in until we've got a full stack army, just so I know what we need. But we can go in and change their name. So the 6th Regiment of Foot Great Bear, the Great Bears. Oh no, that's our maximum character limit. Okay, that's fine. I've already named one of them, the Great Bears. We can always tweak that later, but yeah, keep them coming. I remember that now for Napoleon. So yeah, I probably want to basic roads. It's going to take 4 turns to get it, so I'm not going to see a benefit probably from moving my troops to the front to start with, but it'll be any extra reserves that I bring on up. Yeah, let's just go all around over here. Although, yeah, Moscow, we should probably get the roads there. Yeah, so we definitely need that. 12,000 seems like a lot to start with, but actually we can need it because we've got very little in the way of buildings anywhere. So what have we got over here? We've got some cannons. I'll leave the militia behind. I don't even know if we need them. 61 upkeep costs. Okay, I'm not going to worry about. Yeah, could disband them. Let's bring the cannons. They'll probably be the second wave at this point. Walk them on over. And there's another army over here led by Levin. Let's bring him down here. So yeah, I think we're going to need, what, 3 turns to muster our forces? I mean, we could just go in with these guys. Actually, yeah, go into the settlement there. You've got quite a few, actually. Let's send our spy over here and see what the Ottomans have got. We're not at war with them yet, so that's fine. We've got more forces here. We could just cut across that way and go in for the initial hit. What will that give us? That's a lot of artillery. But a lot of artillery is not a bad thing. I just don't know if I want to dive in there straight away. We've got an army over here in Austria. Wow, okay. I mean, that one could come on down and look to go after Bucharest. Or cut across here. We've got military access, right? Otherwise, this is a really bad place to start. Grants military access and yeah, indefinite. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. So, Mikhail. Yeah, you've got some grenadiers. Got some horse artillery. Cossack cavalry. So I'm guessing the game would want you to send that west to support the Austrians. But oh no, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go this way. Yep. That's fine. So actually, yeah, maybe... How long's that army going to take? We don't need both those generals in it, though. But he is way better than... Actually, if I just take the cavalry, I can move them all forward a bit quicker. Let's do that. Yeah, and we're Russian, so we don't take any winter attrition because we're a hardy bunch. We've got a bit of it. We just need a little bit more infantry, don't we? There's going to be a lot of cavalry coming on in. I think we'll wait for that army, so let's just pull you guys up this way then. Can I get any more troops? Get militia. I can... okay, no, we don't have enough money anyway. But I can get musketeers from here. What if we got up this way? Militia. We could send in the militia. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is bring the militia down because we'll use them as garrison troops, basically. That's what we want there. We've got some more forces up here. I don't know if I want to be stripping all of my army, all of my forces from my regions just to focus on this, but yeah, let's go for it. So we should have a second wave within a few turns. That's good. Have I moved all of my available armies? I haven't moved these guys. Moscow is pretty darn happy. I think I'll just leave them there so we've always got some troops at the capital. Everyone else has moved. We don't have any fleets. No. Can't say I'm surprised. Agents, we do have a gentleman. So let's pop him. That's our college. In you go. And then research. Probably should go for some economic stuff. To begin with. I think that one, national debt, that's upkeep cost minus 5%. That's pretty decent. If anyone has any technology suggestions on what we should research first or what we should prioritize, again, feel free to let me know. It has been a long, long time and I'm just like, what do I do? I remember the province. I quite like this region system of having things, you know, all over the place. I also like that, I don't know, is it still in Napoleon or was it just an empire where regions developed? Maybe they're already all on the map on this one, but I liked that, I think it was an empire. After your town, your regions had a certain amount of growth, a new building slot would basically open up. A new region would, or yeah, a new region within a province would appear that you could then specialize and build. I quite like that. So hopefully that will return one day in a Empire 2, some form or another. We've got the mines. We need the steam pump for that, don't we? Or the steam engine. Yep. But yeah, I think getting those roads early is going to be pretty helpful for us here. We're not going to declare war on the Ottomans just yet. We'll gather everybody together and then go for it. Cool, that sounds good. We've got the spy here. I might keep sending you over towards Istanbul to find out where the Ottomans' armies are. It'll probably take the AI a couple of turns to start producing troops, or I don't know quite how the AI sort of gets its buffs and cheats, as it were, if they spawn on in or what happens, to be honest. That's why I want to try and take out the Ottomans sooner rather than later, because if they get 20 or 30 turns into the game, the Darthmod scripts and changes and tweaks the AI will make them fairly solid. I am also using the same Bran McBorn settings, sort of sub-mod, that made my Prussia campaign pretty grueling. It was one of my longest campaigns. I think it was 129 episodes in the end. Let's see. I think this one's going to be a bit easier because we start off fairly well established in terms of a large empire. But, I mean, our troops aren't as good as other nations. We'll see. The Confederation of the Rhine. Though nominally independent states, the German lands along the eastern banks of the River Rhine are but mere pawns of the so-called Republic of France. Their lords bend the knee to the Grand Emperor and kiss his boots like any other of his lackeys. There is no time for diplomatic bean counting. In this great war, you must stand either with us or against us. They have chosen. We must, in all aspects, regard these territories as French possessions. Yep. So it's actually wiped out the yeah, it's wiped out the Kingdom of Bavaria. So they just get them straight away. So Württemberg's still independent. So in separate one, Kingdom of Italy, Batavian Republic, French Empire, Swiss Confederation. Yeah, so it's pretty much just Kingdom of Bavaria that gets gobbled up with that, I think. They've got Hanover. Was that separate before? Can't remember. That's fine. I was just thinking about ships as well. We've got a trade port up here. Here, Napoleon, Darthmod, merchantmen. Are the trade ships the only ones that can go on it, or did they make it so that every single ship could go on a trade node? Because trade nodes are going to get us a fair bit of income. We can go all the way up here. It's only the merchantmen. It would make sense, right, if they re-implement. I think it wasn't it that in Empire you had to only merchantmen and Indian men ships could go on the trade nodes, and then Napoleon they changed it so that any ship could go on it. But in Darthmod they've added back in the merchantmen. I'm pretty sure that's it. What I'm thinking is that we'll probably make this a trading port down here. In fact, I'm going to pop that in now so we can go after the bits down there. But we might well need... we're going to get... yeah, there's a dry dock there at Istanbul. So yeah, another reason to go to Istanbul. That gives us the ability to get out some stronger ships up there. Let's just see. Oh, the Ottomans... Okay, I've got no one here. Wow, okay. I mean, they are going to get some garrison units. We can see on the flag there. I'm guessing their forces are all over the place. They're just trade partners with the United Kingdom at the moment. No one likes them. I don't think we want to leave it too long, though, before we strike. I can possibly look to go next. I wonder if I should just send these guys in here to reinforce, actually. Come across the bridge. We've still got to wait a couple of turns for these guys to get on down as well. I mean, I'd like it to be... What was that doing? Oh, it's like, well, I think I'd ended it in Ottoman territory, yeah. It's like, hang on a minute. We might as well just wait, really. He's been blocked a little bit by these guys. That's fine. I'm just wondering if it might be better just keeping these guys here and then we push across to reinforce for that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And in fact, let's have this guy lead that little detachment down there. I'm hoping I'm not taking too long to kind of make my opening moves, but we'll see. I think we should finish up going through everywhere and making sure that we've got basic roads everywhere. Let's just jump through every region, get those roads in. So it's not going to take us forever in the future to get everyone forward yet. There we go. We are pumping out troops, but our trade's doing okay. We've got a trading port up here. I think we're going to start trying to get a load of merchantmen. And we've got 38 gun frigate. Upgrading that gives us the 86 gun ship of the line. Damn. You know what? Because that takes 8 turns. I'm going to get that going right now so that we can try and get... Well, so we can try and get ahead of the enemy navies. But I mean, the French have got a reasonable navy. It's not going to be as strong as, say, the British. But they're going to still have a reasonable naval force that was going up over this way. So let's do that. It's when all my allies start turning on me later on that I have to worry, I think. There is King of Sweden. How do they feel? Minus 37 historical grievances. Yeah, so I guess it depends how that will... How that builds up, or if I get too intimidating. But really, it's just going to be seeing how strong France and Spain are against us and what happens there. And if the Kingdom of Italy does anything. But yeah, you guys focus on Austria and Prussia and all that. Ignore the big old bear gathering its strength for war. We've already got another unit over here. That's fine. Spy, have I moved you? Yep. You're all good. In the turn again. Oh yeah, that army had to move. Mustn't forget that. And we've got these guys coming down as well. Have a little wander. All my forces. Something I do remember with the Prussia series, the end turn times got pretty crazy. Did I leave them in or did I cut them out at the end? And just stop. I think I started cutting them out and only started recording when things happened. But yeah, to start with, I'll show you guys everything with this. But yeah, kind of following the same plan with this series like I did with my Western Roman Empire series, starting with 2 uploads a week, aiming for between 40 minutes to an hour long each episode. Well, they've actually pulled that force back, even better. And then, yeah, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, once I've kind of got into the flow of this campaign, I'll be able to bring you guys another upload each week on a Wednesday. Right, I don't think we want to hang around too much longer in case they start gathering their armies together. They pull that one back. I think they'll probably, after our initial attack, they'll gather their strength. We've got this army coming on over as well, so that's poised either to go into Bucharest, actually. Yeah, just got to be careful. We don't want that caught out. We need to support it. So I think we probably need to look on pushing. We can with them, but I don't. Though actually, no. These guys should be able to make it. This not quite. Well, actually, no. They'll be able to reinforce. We'll be able to do it all with reinforcements, I think. Although, will that unit make it across? I think we've got to declare war first. Still can't see what they've got, but I'm gonna risk it. Let's do it. Let's do it nice and formally. Send them a letter. I would like to declare war on you. I'm not going to call my allies in because I don't want one, I don't want them breaking off and cancelling their alliance with me because they don't want to join this war, but also I don't want to end up pulling in, say, the Austrians and them getting distracted with the Ottomans and not focusing on France. So we're not going to call my allies in. This might be folly. I might need their help, but we'll see. No allies pulled in. Is there a way to actually see? Can't measure their strength, can we? Although, wasn't there a... I haven't even gone to the other tabs in government yet. Actually, I should have gone through and checked all my ministers. That's what some of you are going to be saying. Sort out your ministers. But yeah, wasn't there... Is it on objectives? Prestige? We have no prestige. Okay. Based on your wealth, industrial, naval, strength of your armies. Does it just not work for us? I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really give you a sense of how the strength ranking system isn't quite in the game yet. Policies, we've got our adjustable tax levels. Don't need to do anything there. So, yeah. Tsar Alexander the First. Minus 10 to diplomatic relations. That's not ideal. Likes uniforms. Minus 10% recruitment cost for all land units in this in what region? All regions? Don't know. Oh, in that one. There we go. So we've got our Chancellor, who is agrarian management. Yeah, not giving us +1 per turn to town wealth, all regions. Treasury, he's all right. Still holder yet, so treasury management, you can stay in there. Justice. Yeah, you're doing okay. You're giving us a little bit of repression. Sergei, good old Sergei. You're a tactician and bon vivant. Good. That's only 71 though. But you are helping with upkeep cost, research and all that. Yuri. Fingers in the privy purse. Yeah, that's not good. Got any naval chaps? You're not hurting. Your happiness, nobility, management. I'll keep you for now. I'll keep you for now, but I might kick you out when someone else appears if a better candidate turns on up. Right. Across we go. Okay, yeah, so they've got no one in there. That's just going to be the Garrus. Will the Garrus fight if there's no one in there, actually? Don't know. But in we go. We'll bring up the other forces in a minute. Just see. Oh. Can I not actually take it? Okay, hang on. There we go. So he's going to pull them all in. So yeah, they do get a few. That's fine. Bit messy. We should be able to pull all these units in because we're all in that zone of control, which is fairly large. Bring the militia in to sit and babysit it afterwards. Bring in the rest of these guys. Bring all of you guys down. So yeah, give it a few more turns and we'll have a full army ready to go. I'm kind of tempted. I maybe should swap that one over to a military camp. Just because it's on the front line. But actually, I mean, really at Kiev, I should get in all of this stuff here. So we can make it a bit better. Recruitment capacity. We probably want to eventually swap this out to tax office, maybe. But for the moment, it's on our front lines. That tax office can go through again. They take quite a long time, so we should make sure we upgrade as many of these as we can. That can also get started. Let's put in a theatre there. Sort of near the front lines. Got all of it is just tax offices, although that one, yeah, that one's good because it's Courland. You've got quite a lot. I'm going to go for, I'm seeing another trade port up here, I think. And have we got enough money for another merchantman? I don't know how many I should get before I try and get them onto a train. The thing is, we've got to move quickly, otherwise the you know what? I'm gonna risk it. Got to move quickly before the British get on them. Although the French might also move on it. But let's potentially sacrifice this merchantman. Let's do an experiment. This is quite a relaxed start, actually, for a campaign, Napoleon. Is it always like this? I felt like the Prussia one was... we were straight away going for taking out Saxony, weren't we? But we're about to kick things off. We're about to have our first battle. In fact, actually, all of you guys can come on in and you can start off with him. There we go. I think it's a little bit of overkill what we brought in. We can demand their surrender. They'll probably escape, but I'd like a nice warm-up battle to kick things off. I'm always going to save before we go into a battle with this series, just because the number of times in Darthmod you get a crash. I'd rather save all the progress I've made, so yeah, we'll just get into the habit of saving before we go into battles in case there are crashes. But yeah, let's assault and have some very good fun. Oh, the bear puns are real. What's your, if you haven't already kind of twigged, give me a good bear pun and I'll read some out next episode. Post them down below in the comment section. Do it. Oh, it's good to be back on the battlefields of Napoleon. Gonna be many artillery mountains made, I think. Right, so I think my reinforcements are just gonna come in from all over the place. I'm not worry too much. God, it's so good to be back. I think Napoleon Empire. I really hope that the next Total War game is I'm trying to remember what the that's that one, yeah. Is a next historical is an Empire 2. That would make my day. I can go for trenches. We've got artillery, so actually, yeah, trenches and then blast them. How have we got? We got a canister shot. Beautiful. So what I'm going to do is have you guys like so, you guys like so. Unlimber the cannons, pop it in there. General, you got the rally. So yeah, what have they actually got? They've got the Janissaries, yeah, so the melee infantry. And they've got the Janissaries, but with muskets. And the Nizam Sidit Garrison tree, and they've got armed populace. Yeah, they'll break. That's their general as well. Cool, 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 cool. How's my line of sight here? Not amazed. Actually, I'm going to move them all forward a bit. Ah, dear. Right, let's try that. Reinforcements. Coming in from behind. We've got the cavalry. Charge into them. There we go. Yeah, give me darn good blasting. What's my canister shot range? Okay. They place their barricades and all that. There. Have the hussars. Lovely stuff. Sweep them aside with the cavalry. We've got to watch out for those fences. I'm going to bring them over there. Reinforcing infantry. That's fine. You guys go over here. I think I've got the settings so that the fire by rank is all... It's our default. Right, switch to canister. And watch them fall. You see the patches of clumps of men when they get hit by canister. Artillery. Here we go. I need to turn on projectile trails a little bit. Can't really see them. I think they're turned off by default with Darthmod. That's it. Now we got the fire by rank stuff going on. Nice. Oh, you guys didn't run. Whoops. None of these. I didn't tell them to run. Whoopsie. That's fine.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack.
He's alright. Although the armed populace is attacking. That's fine. We've got my musketeers reinforcing here. Charging on in. Smoke across the battlefield is insane. Lancers. Here we go. Charge! Nice. Now, can I keep cavalry engaged in this total war? Looks like I can, with the way these guys have all broken. We've got some more janissaries over there. We don't need to chase them down because it's settlement. Top stuff. Charge him. The thunder of the cavalry. Yes. infantry charge. They are out of here. I'm gonna end the battle there. Now, was it Napoleon Total War or just Empire Total War where if you gave a charge order through infantry, you would also kill any infantry that you ran through with the cavalry? I want to say that was just an Empire Total War thing, but maybe it's a Napoleon thing. Maybe we should test it out with some militia at some point. You there, militia. Time to die. Artillery got 498 kills. I feel like we need to have a running total of the most kills by a single artillery piece in a battle for this series, because it got disgusting in my Prussia campaign, especially at bridge battles. Definitely look to have some bridge battles in this campaign. In fact, look, there's a lovely bridge there if we need to hold on up. So yeah, you guys are going to move over here. I'm a little bit wary about you guys being on your own. Steady under fire. Well done. Yeah, so we've got enough troops coming on in over the next couple of turns to get a full stack together and then push. So we can probably keep on pushing. Right, over here we can get market or a supply post for plus 8% replenishment rate in this region with the supply post, or the market is just region wealth. That's part of this one here. So I kind of feel we're going to be pushing through here to start with. Let's go for the supply post initially. We can always switch that on over to the market later on. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's funny seeing all these guys attritioning. I don't have to worry about winter attrition. Nice. How long are the Dutch going to hold on at Amsterdam for? Place thy bets. I don't really know if this is going to be a particularly hard campaign or an easy one, to be honest. It kind of, to start with, feels fairly straightforward. I guess it's going to depend if the Ottomans put up much of a fight or not. And then what we can actually do to France. If France are busy doing this way, kind of thinking we might not have too much resistance, but we'll see. We'll see. Especially with Darthmod, that always does tend to turn things on its head a bit. See what happens. Has anyone ever seen the French invade the UK in this as well, with or without Darthmod? I don't know. I get some pretty reasonable starting for. Obviously, their navy is super powerful, so they're just going to keep on harassing the French until the French are able to potentially get an upper hand on the British Navy. I don't know if they ever get to a point where they can. I mean, France was really tough in my Prussia campaign. It was really grueling. But it was also France and Austria that I was facing in that series. Okay, so they're sending a few more forces up. It looks like they're going to pull back to Bucharest. Another merchantman. Yep. I think I'm just going to keep kicking one out every single turn that I can. At least if this one gets there today. What do we... I mean... what's worth the most from this? So we've got furs on that top one. The next one down is tobacco, cotton. So furs at 25. Cotton's at 37. And tobacco is at 35. So of those two initial ones, we should probably go for the tobacco one and then over to... well, actually... oh, yeah, no. Yeah. Over to the cotton one afterwards, if we can. If there's nobody on this already. There isn't. Boom. Give us a nice route all the way through, giving us an extra 640. Yeah, I really like the... I hope there's a nice complex trade system in an empire too. I just feel like there's so much potential with the way that CA have evolved in how they craft their individual factions and their unique faction mechanics and just general added depth to the campaign. In some areas it's you know, subtle and slow improvements. In others it's been some pretty radical stuff. It improves exports. Plus 5 trade routes possible. Nice, by sea. Oh, if we upgrade we get an 80 gunship of the line. That's not bad. And then we can get the Indiamen as well, which are like, they've got more guns. So that's a lot of money. Let's chuck that in there, though. I'm feeling that. Infrastructure everywhere is looking good. We can repair that. Yeah, we definitely want that as an army camp. We definitely want the roads in there. Replenishment rate is slow. I think we can move that bridge, can't we? So that's what we'll do. Okay, so they are recruiting some more forces here. What we want to do now is head back towards Bucharest to see what they've got over there. I don't know if they've got another army elsewhere, but I'm gonna... Can I go into the forest? Yeah, we go into ambush. What I'm thinking is we'll keep them there, and then when we march on Bucharest with our main force, we'll have these guys hit from the rear as well, bring extra reinforcements in and really cripple them. I think we'll move the spy over that way so I can keep seeing what's going on. We should actually, yeah, send... We've got enough artillery. I feel like... no, that'd be 4 units of artillery. That'd be all right. Send that on over. The militia now is going to go in here, and that'll stabilize the public order, I'd have thought. Yeah, happy. I mean, it was pretty good already. What are we getting the most repression for? Government type? Oh, we can say we're going to be absolute monarchy, aren't we? Yeah. What are the pros and cons of each monarchy type again? Absolute's not terrible, though. Yeah, bring these guys down. 2 more units. Yeah, we've got a full army. I mean, we've got a lot of cavalry. We've got a lot of artillery. We just need more infantry in there. And we've got Levin leading all this. So that's all fine. Got more troops coming on down. So yeah, we've got the formation of a secondary force already, which is good. Over at Kiev, you need a couple more turns to get that in play. I don't think it can hurt to get just slowly but surely queue up a load of musketeers here. Yeah, but it's on our front line. Would it be terrible? Eventually, we'd want to switch this over to the tax office, I would have thought. So it does our... Oh, no, we do get prestige. Nice. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. The Ottomans have got... Theirs has jumped up to 90 now. And it's all military. So I think that gives us an idea of their strength. So, yeah, they're reacting strongly to us. The Darthmod scripts are kicking in. Do I really want to go for that, though? I feel like once we get Bucharest, we can invest a fair bit there. That should be pretty good. Oh, well, we can actually see what they're queuing up. I've never noticed that before. Huh. So in the queue, they are recruiting 4 infantry, a cavalry unit, another infantry, another cavalry, and another infantry. I reckon I've never noticed that, but it must be because my spy is close by, right? I can actually see what they're working on. That's really cool. So yeah, they are going to build up a big force there. Cool. Can I actually sabotage the army that just does damage to them? I think we probably want to try and level you up a little bit. We get more spies and gentlemen by having more of those specific buildings to them, don't we? Like the members club, secret society, spawn spy, and increases the chance, an 8% chance to spawn a spy every single turn. Let's get that going because that's going to take a while otherwise. Manufactory, or we can go for gunsmith. No, let's go for the manufactory back up there. I mean, it's not near the front line, but that's okay. Cool, cool, cool. I'm already like straight back in love with Napoleon. I mean, as buggy and broken in ways that Empire Total War is, I still love it. I think it's my favorite, but Napoleon does offer a nice refinement. Obviously, it's a smaller map. I would love to see the multiple theatres of war, but I keep forgetting about those extra cannons I'm bringing down. I need to go through my farms, actually. That's probably what I should do next turn, because farms are really cheap to upgrade. But yeah, bring on an Empire 2. I mean, for me, the next historical game can only logically be either an Empire 2 or a Medieval 3. And both those games are coming, like as a guarantee. CA will be doing an Empire 2 and a Medieval 3 at some point. It's not a case of if those games get made. It's just a case of when. Because they 100% know that the community wants them. And they've also, for both those games, they've come a long, long way since they last did the previous iteration. Again, it's been, what, like 11 years since Napoleon. It's crazy. There's a lot they can improve and upgrade and add new polish to everything. And just overhaul in many, many ways. Yeah, they're pushing out the forces now. Okay, yeah, you keep moving down here. So yeah, they've gathered quite a few. Oh, very quickly. Yeah, with all those units they're recruiting, they can smash them out. They're getting more cavalry. We can actually fight that one out in the field. In fact, actually, oh, I can totally do it because I can hit. Oh no, I can't hit the settlement. Okay, we need you guys to be sneaky. Oh, you're not able to hide. Rutrow. Uh-oh. I may have just sent these guys. Mikhail, you may have just gone to your death. Just because I thought I could keep on. Oh no, you have gone into ambush. So you're sneaky. Good. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. So then next turn, you go in, hit the settlement, block these guys from escaping, and then we break that army out in the open field. Ha 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 ha. Where there are other forces going. This one's coming around this way. What have they got there? What's that? That's Janissary Grenadiers. Cool. Did they enable grenades in this one? Again, need to check my Darthmod settings and all that. So you're nearly at full strength. You're actually getting moderate replenishment rate there. Cavalry slow. What affects replenishment rate in this one as well, guys? Remind me. I'm thinking we get a bit more from that one. Nope. Upgrade you to a barracks. Yes, but let me... Well, first off, we've got the Russian Jaeger. We've got one Jaeger there. So I guess if anything I want to pop... Oh, those guys can actually get in there straight away. I'll just keep the rest of you coming down. Boom. So all of you guys come here. Build on up. 2 Jaegers. Oh, I thought you could make it in. No, he's just short. Okay. But yeah, let's go through farms. Logging camps as well. It's just such good little stuff to build everywhere. Clearances. That's going to get us more region wealth. Replenishment in that region. Clearances. Invest in all these little bits. Farms. There we go. Nice and cheap and cheerful. Lumber mill. That's expensive, but will give us some good stuff. This supply post in the market. Where is this? That's behind. That's, yeah, well behind our lines. We'll just go for a market there then. Thanks. A stud farm. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that we've got the trading ports. We get merchantmen from there, but the Ottomans probably got ships to deal with my guys over that way. So how is trade looking now that we're on those furs? It's good. Tobacco, cotton is at 38. So what I'm thinking is that this ship... Oh, can it not quite get on there? I'm going to go over to the cotton one. So that is getting me 700 now. I'm just going to send this one then over to get the tobacco. It looks like it's just short of getting to it. Yeah, we want to grab these as soon as we can. Just shy. Okay, next time we can grab that. But yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't actually... I need to cancel something. I'm going to cancel that mark. Yeah, I don't think that's enough to get me a merchantman this turn. Oh, it is. 685. Cool. Yeah, merchantmen every single day. Just dribbling on over to those trade nodes, please. Get me that extra sweet income. Because yeah, once my trade routes start getting hit, that's when I'm going to struggle. So France, yeah, they could hit it with their ships there as well. I'll need to then build up my forces to take them out as well. We've got that one trading port in 2 more turns. We've got that taking 5 more turns. Well, we should be able to attack next turn, I reckon. On Bucharest. And then Istanbul. Cut them off there. Because if you take their capital, that's where the port. That's our key port for all of our trade coming on in. So we've got to work out where their key trade port is actually, and then that'll cripple their trade agreements. Although it's only with Britain they've got one. But yeah, I'm really hoping this can be a swift, sweeping conquest through the Ottoman lands. Oh, here we go. Here come the French. Run away. Yeah, they're trying to intercept my trading fleets, which they might. If they do this, then I need to, yeah, hold off. Okay, so I need to hold off sending more merchantmen until I've got a little bit of a fleet to protect them. Unless, actually, no, we can probably still try. We just got a little bit unlucky that the French were also sending ships through that way. If they start sending other ones over, we'll be in trouble. UK going in to break the French there. Harassing them at their ports. Not too much Sweden. Just back and forth. Okay, yeah, they're just gathering their forces together. They get. Oh, I wonder if they've got over to. Oh, that's quite a lot. Yeah, it's gonna the battle around Bucharest is going to be. It's not just going to be the initial taking of it. It's going to be all the other armies around it as well. My fleet was destroyed. Rip Oleg. Oh, look at all those beautiful roads. Huzzah! Russians have discovered roads, my lord. Let's head back this way because I want to see what they've got. Okie dokie, yeah. So I think my plan of hitting the settlement to trap them in there and then marching on this force outside. It'll probably draw in a few of them, but that's okay. Yeah, we can still move in with all of that. That's good. So we'll have that battle to finish things up today. Let's bring you guys down here. The Austrians. Yeah, I never like it when you start seeing the AI on your border. If they start going to us, then we're in trouble. At least until the winter. I do feel like we need to keep the road upgrades going as well. Kiev. Minsk. Riga. And then all the way back that way. But yeah, keep upgrading those roads. From what I remember, it's just really worthwhile. We'll also get extra replenishment rate, but then we'll be able to move our troops way, way faster. I do like that as well. You get to see the roads appear on an upgrade on the map too. So it means we can't get another merchantman here. But I am going to... Am I going to risk another one? Do you think we should risk another one? Let me know down in the comment section. I'll do it next time. That ship is there, so I don't think I can move it as far. Let's set up another one there. So that's helping us out a little bit. Yeah, I love this world market with trading. Want to see more of that. So who's actually getting blockaded on that? United Kingdom, right, yeah. So we've lost out on that bit, but that's fine. Right. Cunning plan. In we go. Hit the settlement. Continue the siege. Because that traps 4,000 of them in there. And then we hit this army outside. Yeah. Yep. We're actually being reinforced by Mikhail, but that still blocks these guys from getting on out. Cracking. Yeah, we'll fight this one, and I think we'll wrap things up for this first episode. They're getting reinforced by that cannon. We haven't drawn those guys in. This is great, though. Perfect. Divide and conquer. The Russian bear strike once more. I feel like I should try and learn in Russian what you know, the Great Bear rises or something like that. Anyone want to teach me some Russian? Give me the phonetic spelling as well. Or phonetic pronunciation, I should say. Right, so they've got some cannon. Actually, kind of fairly oblivious to what they'd got there. They've got 18 pounders. So I remember the Ottomans have really nice big guns in Napoleon and in Empire as well, actually. Is it in Napoleon where they've got the organ gun? Is it in Napoleon where I've got the unicorn artillery? Because isn't that like an absolutely bonkers piece of artillery? What are my good units that I should keep an eye on of specking tools? We'll take a look at them next episode. We'll go take a look through the building browse, see what we can get. But yeah, 18 pounder, that really outclasses the 6 pounder. Yeah, horse artillery and regular artillery I've got. So that's a big gun. They've got a 9 pounder as well. Zars are, yeah, fairly kind of light infantry. Got Tartar cavalry, generals back there. So, and they've got the grenadiers. Have I got any grenadiers yet? No, I don't have any of them. We can break their cavalry. They've got the Delhi horsemen over here. I've got more cav than they do. So use my lancers, and I'm going to send all of them. Over on the left. Swing on up round here. We'll do some artillery fire to start with. There's a bit of a nice hill over here. So what I'm thinking is the fixed position. Not there. Well, they're not completely fixed. Actually, we can go into some defenses there, but then we can't move them round. We can't redeploy them. I'm wondering if that wouldn't be a terrible idea, just because I've got my horse artillery that I can rush around it. Okay, I could deployable with them, but I'm thinking we rush around with them. We just take them forward, set them up here, and chip away at the enemy to start with. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. Have these guys in a fixed position up on the hill. What I will do, though, is just rotate them around a little bit, just so they've got a better angle across the rest of the army. That's pretty decent up here. Nice position. Do these guys get... Oh, so we get light infantry behavior. We got the mines. Yeah, let's pop some mines in case they try charging the artillery position. Let's do that, then we'll pull them back straight away. And then we'll have you guys in 2 groups of 4. To start with. Oh wait, I've got to be careful with my horse artillery, otherwise they go up and over trenches and they don't like it. I think that breaks them, or at least in Empire it did. Like I say, my USA campaign was more recent than my Prussia series, so I'm probably potentially getting confused between some Empire specific features and Napoleon ones. The general I don't think can hide, but he can sit behind this hill, although we probably actually have him behind the artillery here, but let's have him behind the infantry here behind this hill. So I want to select you guys first. Say care. Oh yeah, fired through my own troops. Whoops. Guys, get out of the way. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's gone horribly wrong. Run away, boys. You're right in the cannon fire. Oh dear. Did I lose? I lost the... Damn it, guys. You went over the trench. We lost a cannon. It specifically said, watch out for that. And what did you do? You didn't watch out for it, did you? Rip. Well, so far, Russian casualties through our own incompetence, fairly high. Try and take out the enemy artillery. Oh, hello. The cannons. I've just spotted them. Take them out. Go, 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 go. Very nice. That unit is annihilated. Oh, hello. You're being sneaky. You're going to try and play stakes. Will you succeed, though, before I get this charge in? No, you won't. Skirmishers, what are you doing? We go. Canister shot. That's good. Go through, take out their artillery. How are we doing? Okay, you guys took a fair bit of pummeling. The rest of you doing okay, though.
Our men are running, sir.
My cavalry have broken, though. Probably because I've been firing. Oh, Lionheart. Oh, the Butcher of Cavalry is back. Yeah, I've been firing my canister shots right into their faces. Well, so far, I'm living up to my reputation, I think.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Here we go. Watch out for all these barricades, and we need to go into that general over there. Killing his own. Start counting the friendly fire, guys. Get the friendly fire tally going. Enemy general dead. Nice. Okay. Horse artillery, limber on up again. We're going to take out their artillery. Go, Hussars, go! Thinking actually in the game settings. No, I was thinking user interface, men run. Is that not a thing? Is that in more recent Total Wars? I guess default run. Check some other settings out. Horse artillery back up here. Rally men. Just keep firing. This brave boy up here, balls of steel. Yeah, I'll just stand up here, mate. No, cavalry, that's a fence. Fences are not your friends. Guys, you definitely don't want to be walking into gunfire. Just saying. They're gone. Boom. Victory is ours. We will continue, though. I'm just going to tell all of you guys to stop firing. So that my cavalry can chase these guys down. Fast forward it a bit. Just watch out for those barricades. I think they placed any over here. That's all good. Yeah, you chase them down. Good, good, good. Don't know what the threshold is that we have to take out of a unit in Napoleon to kill it. There isn't a... there is a balanced power bar, but when you hover over it, doesn't give you the number of troops. They got rid of it for a few total wars, and then I think due to, I don't know if it was no, get off the stakes, you wallies. I don't know if it was due to community pressure, or they just maybe realised that, oh yeah, that was a thing we had there that was quite useful. Let's have that back in. They added it back in. Can't remember which total war it was. It wasn't there from. It was last in there at Medieval 2. Then it wasn't there for Empire and Napoleon. Was it back for Shogun? Or was it Rome and Attila where it came back? Can he remember? Right, I think we've killed enough of them. Let's quit the battle. Close victory. Let's see what the kills were like for that. We only lost 563. Okay, so there was 160, 50, 60 odd friendly fire. Yeah, let's... We killed 1,831 of the enemy. They lost 2,046. Actually, they had more friendly fire than I did. We've got 6,000 remaining. They've got 174. Who got the most kills? Hussars. The artillery, yeah, did all right. Did all right. Just mainly focusing on blasting the artillery. Now, what is this battle? That's 4 turns till surrender. That's with those guys reinforcing. I don't think... No, we can't go and hit that. You could break... Right, so what we could do is actually break the siege with this army. Take them out. And re-siege with these guys, I think. So that these guys don't come out as well. And then we take that. I think that's what we'll do. So yeah, we'll break off. We'll just move you guys there. You guys... do that, and we will strike that army there, and we'll open with that battle at the start of the next episode to kick things off. So next episode will be out on Monday. As I said, planning on releasing the series every Monday and Friday initially for the first couple of weeks, just till I get into a flow of things and just see how I manage recording an extra series in my schedule. If it's flowing well and I'm able to carve out a little bit more time, I will look to bring in a Wednesday upload of the series as well. But yeah, for now, Mondays and Fridays, Napoleon Total War Darthmod Russia Let's Play. I hope you guys have enjoyed this first episode. If you have, please do feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. It really does help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Obviously, if not enjoying things, feel free to leave a dislike though. That is totally fine as well. But yes, hope you've enjoyed. Until the next one, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, take Pride into the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, Games Planet and Overclocked UK. Till the next one, ciao for now.